The Seven Wonders of the World. The Pyramid of Khufu. Believed to have been built around 2500 BC, the Pyramid of Khufu is the only surviving structure among the seven wonders of the world. It was built as a tomb for the Egyptian pharaoh Khufu. The pyramid has a volume of 2.6 million cubic meters and reaches a height of 146.6 meters. The pyramid was constructed from 2.3 million limestone blocks, and its total weight is estimated at 6.75 million tons. The Hanging Gardens of Semiramis. The Hanging Gardens of Semiramis were located in Babylon, one of the largest and wealthiest cities of the ancient East. These gardens were commissioned by the Babylonian ruler Nebuchadnezzar II for his wife, the Median princess Semiramis, so she wouldn't miss her homeland. Semiramis never actually lived in these gardens. The gardens did not survive to our time and were destroyed along with the city where they were located. The statue of Zeus at Olympia. The statue of Zeus was built in the 430s BC by the sculptor Phidias in honor of Zeus, the chief god of the ancient Greeks, for the Temple of Zeus in the city of Olympia. The platform on which the statue sat was 6.5 meters wide and 1 meter high, while the statue itself stood 12 meters tall. The statue depicted ancient Greek gods and mystical creatures such as the Sphinx. The statue's skin was made of ivory, while its beard, hair, and clothing were crafted from gold. The statue was completely destroyed in a great fire around 460 BC. In 1829, some fragments belonging to the statue were found on Mount Olympus, taken to France, and exhibited at the Louvre Museum in Paris, France. The Temple of Artemis. The foundation of the Temple of Artemis, located in the ancient city of Ephesus in western Anatolia, dates back to the 7th century BC. The temple was built in honor of Artemis, the Ephesian goddess of fertility and truth. It housed a sacred meteorite believed to have fallen from Jupiter. The Lydian king Croesus conquered Ephesus and other Greek cities in 550 BC. The temple was destroyed during the battle. He commissioned the construction of a more magnificent temple that overshadowed the previous ones in architecture. The new temple was 4 stories taller than the former one, measuring 90 meters in height and 45 meters in width. However, this temple was also destroyed in a fire set by a resident named Herostratus in 356 BC. Shortly after the incident, a new temple was built. According to the Roman historian Pliny, this new temple was 130 meters long and 68 meters wide. Its roof was supported by 127 columns, standing 18 meters high. Construction lasted 120 years. But this temple too was destroyed along with the city during a Gothic invasion in 262 AD. About a century later, the Roman Emperor Constantine II rebuilt Ephesus, but being a Christian, he did not restore the temple. Today, the remains of the temple are mainly kept at the British Museum, while only 1 or 2 column fragments are displayed at the ancient city of Ephesus in Turkey. The Colossus of Rhodes. The Colossus, a 32-meter-high bronze statue standing at the entrance to the Rhodes harbor, was erected in honor of the Greek sun god Helios. In 305 BC, the Antigonids, successors of Alexander the Great of Macedonia, attacked Rhodes and the siege lasted a year. Following the peace treaty signed in 304 BC, the Rhodios decided to build this statue to express their gratitude to the gods. The statue was constructed over 12 years by Charis of Lindos, a student of the famous sculptor Lysippus, and was completed in 282 BC. The 32-meter bronze statue depicted a young man, This was the statue of the sun god Helios. In 226 BC, a powerful earthquake caused the statue to break at the knees. Although the Rhodians received aid from the Egyptian pharaoh Ptolemy III, they refused to repair it after consulting an oracle who feared that re-erecting the statue might offend Helios. The statue remained in ruins for approximately 900 years. In 653 AD, Arab forces led by Muawiyah I captured Rhodes, melted down the bronze parts of the statue, loaded them onto 900 camels and sold them to a Jewish merchant from Şanlıurfa, or Edessa. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. The Lighthouse of Alexandria is linked to the founding of the city in 332 BC, in honor of the great commander Alexander the Great of Macedonia. After Alexander's death, the city came under the rule of the Egyptian ruler Ptolemy I Soter. In 290 BC, Ptolemy ordered the construction of a colossal lighthouse on the island of Pharos. Construction was led by the renowned Greek architect Sostratus of Knidos. Standing approximately 150 meters high, this lighthouse was a three-tiered tower. The Pharos lighthouse guided sailors for over 1,500 years. In 1326 AD, a powerful earthquake completely destroyed this magnificent structure. In 1994, remains of the lighthouse were discovered by archaeologists and later partially reconstructed using computer modeling. The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. The mausoleum, meaning tomb, was built in Halicarnassus, present-day Bodrum, Turkey. This magnificent tomb was commissioned in the 4th century BC by Queen Artemisa, wife of Mausolus, in memory of her husband. It served as both a tomb, a temple, and a monumental memorial. The word mausoleum originates from this ruler's name, Mausolus. The temple withstood the campaigns of Alexander the Great and later pirate attacks. However, in the early 14th century, the Knights of Malta came to Asia Minor and razed this magnificent structure to the ground.